Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School. What I'd like to discuss with you this morning is a new free training program for youth that I'm putting together that will activate immediately, but it is a good project base for your children to use this spring and summer. And what it will be is it will be an online-based program that they can complete very much like the Pathfinder Phase 1, Phase 2 training that we've had for years and years that hundreds of people have already completed. But it will be a free course for children that they can complete and turn deliverables in online. And it's a little bit complicated because I wanted to make it very user-friendly. So right now I have to use a Facebook interface with a group format to be able to do this. And the name of that group is Pathfinder Youth Adventurer Training. You can come and you can request to join that group. And if you don't want your child on Facebook, it's not a problem. The adult can register into the group and you can download the documents. I've got everything set up in document form so it can be downloaded to your computer, printed out at home, whatever the case may be. And then you can let them watch the videos that will accompany this training on their, whatever their device is, whether it's an iPad, an iPod, whatever it is, on YouTube, or downloaded directly from Facebook as well. And I'm going to try to set up a separate YouTube channel for Pathfinder Youth Adventurer Training that will only have youth-based videos on that channel. I'm working on that today as well. But I've got the program set up as far as the first phase, which is called the Trailblazer phase. And each phase of this training will have an accompanying certificate and patch once that training is completed. And again, you can complete all of this training completely online, turning the deliverables in at the end to this Facebook group page in one album of photos. So if you have documents that you have to write, you can handwrite the documents, photograph it with an iPhone, and attach it to the same album with the other photos of things like your one match fire, your tripod, for example, in the Trailblazer phase. So I'm trying to make it very, very doable and simple. Now I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that can't stand Facebook. I understand that and I get that. Unfortunately, Facebook is the easiest platform to be able to do this with the most adaptability for uploading documents, uploading pictures, and immediate gratification of, hey, I did this, post a picture of it, and everyone can see it. So Facebook's a very good format for that. So if you're not on Facebook, I apologize. There's really not a lot I can do other than offer you the training videos here on YouTube on the Pathfinder Adventure Training channel. And I'll upload this first intro video to my normal channel with a link to that Pathfinder Youth Adventure Training channel on it as well. And then I'll try to put some of the documents up on YouTube as well, maybe in some kind of a slideshow format, so that if you just absolutely don't have Facebook, you can do it through YouTube. And then I'll possibly set up something in an email format where you could take those deliverables in a group and email them to me for certification, so I can at least look at the pictures offline if you're totally against Facebook. And I get that, and it's okay. What I want is for this to be as easy as possible for everyone involved, and I want especially for kids to be able to get the training I think they deserve. And I think that the old school skills of woodcraft and camping are being lost. They're being lost in all of the scouting programs. They're being lost in all the different programs that are out there for youth today, and I think we need to bring them back. And this is going to be my attempt to do that with a simple internet-based training format. Again, that will be free. Now, we're also going to offer some clinics here at the Pathfinder School as well as at Self-Reliance Outfitters in Indianapolis in the near future. The first one will be in May here at the Pathfinder School, and it will be a free one-day clinic that will go over some of the deliverable exercises and information that's contained in the Trailblazer Evolution, which is the first part of this training program. And it's set up in a crawl, walk, run methodology. So it starts at the very beginning with nothing but a haversack kit and a folding knife, with very simple projects to understand things from simple knife safety to simple self-aid, a little bit about navigation, a little bit about knots, a little bit about outdoor cooking, and all of the basic things without spending a night in the woods. And the first phase is called the Trailblazer phase. And I also give you recommendations of kit. And what I'm doing with this is I'm trying to build kits for this program that are very, very inexpensive compared to most modern gear that's available today, but yet is quality enough gear that it's going to last your child for a long, long time. And this haversack that I'm carrying now is an example of the Trailblazer Phase haversack that I'm working on. And this haversack retails for like $12 or less, somewhere in that neighborhood. I can't be exact on that right now. But our kit is going to be common man. Our kit's going to be good enough to get the job done and then some. And it's going to be something that will help your child enjoy the outdoors while they're completing these deliverable tasks to gain their certificates, first in the Trailblazer Evolution, then the Trucker, then the Scout, the Pioneer, and finally the Pathfinder phase of training. Right now, the only phase that we have posted for everyone to look at is the Trailblazer phase. And as children start to develop into the Trailblazer phase, we will develop the Trucker phase and go from there. Okay guys, well that was just a quick rundown or a quick intro to the Pathfinder Youth Adventure Training free program for use. Again, this video will be loaded to my main channel, but it will also be loaded as the first video on the Pathfinder Youth Adventure Training YouTube channel, which will contain videos that are geared and shot specifically toward youth and specifically toward completing the deliverable phases of the Pathfinder Youth Adventure Training. I appreciate your views and I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, and for our business. And this is just one way for us to give back to you. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.